It was a tough match, especially when I lost the third set with match points. I just tried to stay as positive as possible, and it went my way today, so I'm really happy.
Something interesting happened at the Australian Open 2024. Novak Djokovic, a star with 24 Grand Slam wins, lost in the semi-finals. This was a shock because Djokovic had never lost in the semi-finals or finals at this tournament before. His record was 20-0 in these important matches. But this time, Jannik Sinner, a young player from Italy, beat him. In this video, we'll try to figure out why and if this might be the end for the Joker. But first, quiz time. What personal hobbies does Jannik Sinner enjoy outside of tennis? Is it A. Nothing, B. Go-karting, C. Playing League of Legends, D. Paintball? The correct answer will be revealed at the end of the video, so stay tuned. And hey, don't be shy, hit us up with your guesses in the comments. We'll reply to as many of them as we can. And as always, if this video serves up some tennis joy, body that like button and backhand a subscribe for more ace-worthy tennis content like this. As mentioned, Novak Djokovic recently got absolutely obliterated on court by Jannik Sinner. What happened at that match? Does Jannik have some hidden secrets to his success? And what did both Novak and Jannik have to say about it? Finding answers to these questions will give us enough details to conclude whether or not this is the end for Novak. I tried to keep pushing, Sinner said. I lost last year to him in the semis of Wimbledon. I learned a lot from that. Sinner is only 22 years old, but he's already making a name for himself. He's beaten Djokovic twice in the last year. In the Australian Open, Sinner took the lead early in the game. He played really well and didn't let Djokovic get back into the match. The final scores were 6-1, 6-2, 6-7, 6, 6-3. Djokovic is known for making comebacks, especially in Australia. He tried to turn the match around and even save the match point, but Sinner stayed calm and didn't give Djokovic any chance to break his serve. He also broke Djokovic's serve 5 times. No one really expected this, to be honest. Well, I certainly didn't. I think Sinner's victory was because of his strong and aggressive play. He served well and won a lot of points on his first serve. He moved around the court smartly and hit the ball hard. This is what he had to say about his performance. I just tried to play as relaxed as possible, but also having the right game plan in my mind, Sinner said. I think today it worked really well. But is that the only reason for his recent success? Let's dig a little deeper and find out. Jannik Sinner's amazing performance in tennis lately comes from a few key things. First, his training is really intense. After a great year in 2023, he doesn't take it easy. Right after tournaments, he's back training. This keeps his skills sharp and his body in great shape. He's always getting ready for the next challenge. Quick side note here, I hope you haven't forgotten about our trivia question. Make sure to keep watching, the answer will be revealed at the end. And hint, the answer is not D, paintball. His team is a big part of his success. He has coaches Darren Cahill and Simona Vagnozzi, fitness coach Umberto Ferrara, and physiotherapist Giacomo Naudi. They all work together to make him a better player. Cahill, who started with Sinner in June 2022, focuses on the mental side and the overall strategy. He helps Sinner with tactics and technique. Vagnozzi, the main coach, pushes his game to new levels. Ferrara takes care of his fitness, which is super important in tennis. Naudi looks after his body, making sure Sinner is always ready to play. Mental strength is another big thing for Sinner. He has been working with Formula Medicine in Monte Carlo to train his mind, especially in tough, high-pressure moments. This training helps him understand how to stay calm and focused when it's really important. It's one of the reasons he's been able to beat top players like Djokovic and Nadal. Sinner also thinks teamwork is important. He picks his team not just for how good they are at their jobs, but also how well they get along. Having a team that works well together and supports each other is really important for his success. So, Sinner's recent wins aren't just about luck. It's all about hard work, a great support team, and focusing on both his physical and mental game. It's impressive how he's rising to the top of the tennis world. Djokovic, on the other hand, made many mistakes and wasn't as good as he usually is. He said, "I want to congratulate Sinner for playing a great match. He outplayed me completely today. I was shocked with my level. This is one of the worst Grand Slam matches I've ever played." Now I think this match shows something important. Tennis is changing. Young players like Sinner and Carlos Alcaraz are challenging the big stars. Roger Federer has retired and Rafael Nadal is getting older. Djokovic is now facing new competition from this younger generation, and it's only going to get worse. I mean, try to imagine how it will be in 5-10 years. In terms of Sinner, his game is solid and his shots are heavy. This makes it hard for other players to beat him. Djokovic tried to fight back, but he admitted that, and I quote, "The whole tournament I haven't really played close to my best. I didn't feel really myself on the court during this tournament. One can say semi-finals is a great result, of course, but I always expect the highest of myself, and it wasn't meant to be today." This loss ended Djokovic's streak of reaching the finals in Grand Slam tournaments. He had made it to the finals in every Grand Slam he played in since the 2022 French Open. Now his record at the Australian Open semi-finals and finals is 20-1. This match was a big moment in tennis. It's not just about Sinner winning, it's about the rise of new players who are challenging the champions like Djokovic. But what does this mean for Djokovic? Is this the end for him? It's hard to say. Tennis players can have ups and downs. Maybe Djokovic will come back stronger in the next tournament. Or maybe this is a sign that he's starting to struggle against the younger players. It's too early to tell, but it's something to think about. Sinner's rise is also interesting. He's played really well in beating top players like Djokovic. He's young and has a lot of potential. This could be the start of a great career for him. But tennis can be unpredictable. Just because he's doing well now doesn't mean it will always be easy. So, will Djokovic win another Grand Slam? Can he beat these young players who are getting better and better? It's a big question. And what about Sinner? Will he keep winning and become one of the top players in the world? Only time will tell. To me, it looks like Djokovic is getting closer to the end of his career. He's still a great player, but these losses might be a sign that things are changing. And Sinner, with his recent wins, seems like he's just getting started. It's an exciting time in tennis, with the old champions facing new challenges from younger players. This match at the Australian Open could be a turning point. It's a reminder that in sports, nothing stays the same forever. The question is, who will rise to the top next? Now let's circle back to our trivia question. What personal hobbies does Jannik Sinner enjoy outside of tennis? Well, here's the answer, and there's actually more than one. Jannik Sinner loves go-karting, which shows his need for speed and excitement. It's so different from the calm world of tennis. This love for fast things also shows his interest in Formula 1. He likes racing and competition in all forms, but Sinner also enjoys chill things like barbecuing and hanging out with friends. This is important for him to relax and have fun, especially because tennis can be really intense and lonely. And he's into reading sports books by famous athletes like Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Lindsey Vonn. These books probably give him ideas and motivation for his own sports life. So, Sinner's hobbies tell us he's a well-rounded person. He likes both thrilling activities and peaceful moments. He values fun with friends and learning from others. These hobbies show he's more than just a tennis player. He's someone who enjoys life in many different ways. And that, my friends, is game, set, and match for this episode of Glam Slam Tennis. Thanks for watching, and make sure to take a peek to your left for another intriguing video you're sure to love. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a moment of the action and what we have in store. Until next time, stay fabulous and ace those serves.